Yes. Gents, I want us all to watch this beautiful lady, one Isabella Maria de Luca, bake a cake. Okay, I'm a guy, I'm not blind, but I do enjoy people making things, and I bake myself. But God honestly, the main thing that I remember from this video is this bit here, is her pulling holes into the cake. And I thought, that's pretty cool, I've never seen that done before. And I still want to know what she used, because for some reason, my brain immediately went to cinnamon sticks. I have no idea why though. Now the reason I showed this, first off I know my cakes, that one is going to be rich as all hell, but secondly, scrolling through the comments on the Twitter, yes she's a very attractive lady, and yes she's well endowed, blessed with female assets, now stop embarrassing yourselves and kindly shut your noise holes. I don't know what the hell is wrong with people these days, but here's my assessment of the situation. If you have a problem with one form of extremism, you'll have a fringe group of plebs on the other end who want to swing the pendulum to that side with an equal amount of concentration. Why? I have no freaking idea. But I have a hypothesis. I suspect both sides have a severe disliking of women. Now it's manifested in different ways, sure, but both extremes lack something that I have in spades, sexual impulse control. The one side is Kuma brain and tosses dosh at a pair of norks like they have an allergic reaction to money, and the other side can't control their urges, start drooling and then lash out in impotent rage because they're weak-willed. That is my assessment of this, and these people. I mean, nowadays you can't so much as look at a woman without being accused of harassment on the one hand, or pay a compliment without being called a simp on the other. Fortunately, I already get called a misogynist, so I'm going to defend the Booba, especially from these obnoxious religious types who I suspect have never touched a woman in their entire lives. If you have the finesse, ask a well-endowed lady what it's like to try and find a shirt that can accommodate a chest like that would satisfy the pearl-clutching bellends who find the shirt inappropriate whilst also not looking ill-fitting on the rest of her torso. It's basically impossible. Honestly, I kind of feel for the girls because they want to look pretty. That's normal for females. But no, a whole bunch of attire is apparently off-limits to them because a bunch of idiotic men can't look at them without turning into perverted cavemen or reaching for a Bible in holy water. Honestly, if you see this and you have some inkling to complain about this, you're a fucking loser. Especially if you're religious. Heaven's sake, you people believe we're all created in God's image. Well, God blessed this beautiful lady with a fine pair of female assets. But you're going to whine about her attire because you find it morally reprehensible? Fuck off! Why are so many people like this? The complaints that I've seen about this, oh, she's wearing a crucifix, she's no trad wife, she said this is the messiest thing she's ever made, but she isn't wearing an apron. I'm looking at this thinking, does this actually bother you? Because if it does, you're a pathetic excuse for a man. Why can't you just appreciate the aesthetic beauty of the female form without making it sexual or getting your dumbass politics involved? Heaven's sakes, it's embarrassing. And by the way, it's not just men. The base Pluto sent me this on the Twitter. Watching conservative women who have spent years leaning into white supremacist ideals not already. Oh, shut the hell up. I'm at the point now, if I see people say the phrase fascist or Nazi and they aren't specifically talking about the Third Reich, I deem them a waste of my time and energy. Simple as that. Same with white supremacy. That's a media bustum. Who the hell cares at this point? And which one of them are too slutty to have an opinion? What the hell are you talking about? By the way, this one child is meant to DM her. What class? Nobody deserves to be slut-shamed. If you allow misogyny when you don't think a woman is a good person, that means you think misogyny is a good punishment. Unfortunate that the leopards are eating their faces. You will never be pure, sexy, silent, agreeable enough. They hate women. Man, that is quite the concoction of envy and projection there. Leaking Twitter brain, we can call this. Do you realize in reality the majority of the sane and civilized who don't have the sexual impulse control of a drunken Energizer bunny can simply look at this woman and go, wow, she's beautiful, and simply leave it at that? And nobody deserves to be slut-shamed? Yes, yes, they do. Shame is how you keep people in check. Again, a society without shame has no standards. And obviously we can't have no standards. Seriously, what world do these dim-witted plebs live in? Shame is a form of criticism. Imagine living in a world with no criticism at all. No one would ever improve. Communist hell in overdrive. Imagine your behavior is never criticized. No one ever tells you you're wrong, and no one can ever tell you you're wrong or shame you. So you're just supposed to organically figure out why people can't stand you? Freaking good luck with that one. You'll never be pure, sexy, silent, agreeable enough, spoken like a woman who's single. And do tell me in the comments section if you concur, because I know I'm not the only one who clocked that thought. If you allow misogyny when you don't think a woman is a good person, that means you think misogyny is a good punishment. I hate this crap from the XXs of wanting equality, but the moment they deem the criticism unjust, immediately they will play the woman card. Does it ever occur to you this has nothing to do with your genitals and they just don't like you because you are annoying and you have piss poor opinions? You can either be a woman or equal. Pick one, because evidently your conduct doesn't allow you the capacity to be both. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.